Welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is Ryan, and this is Unreal World, and we are back here at the Runaway Slave episode. And man, oh man, let me tell you what, that is right. You see some food in front of you for real. It's there. We have 170 elk cuts being dried right here. Now, that's going to take 24 days before we can eat it, but oh, that's right. We've got a pocket full of food here, too. Now, unfortunately, this isn't going to last us more than maybe a week, but there's going to be a gap between the food we have now and the food we can eat there on the ground, but that's okay. In the meantime, we are going to do a bunch of hunting and stuff. We had phenomenal success with the javelins. I actually hit the elk. If you guys missed that hunt, it was pretty epic. Check out the last episode. We did manage to kill it, obviously. The skin is right here, so that's our big priority right now, is finishing off this skin and making some clothing. I know the urge is to get right back out there and do some more hunting. Trust me, I feel it too. I want to get out there and get another big elk like that. And we will. But we've got to take it slow and do the right thing, which is get ourselves some clothing. That way we'll be able to stay out longer during our hunts and stuff. And he desperately has to have gloves. If nothing else, we just have to make gloves. But first, let's finish the skin. So we've got to soak it, which is going to probably take another day. So now that's done. Let's get that soaking. Like I said, let's see, we try to pick it up. It says we'll be ready by late night. So yeah, we'll be able to do it probably tomorrow morning. So we've got a whole day to kind of relax and stuff. We got plenty of food here. What we need to do is make some more cordage for the next kill we get, because most of our cordage is being used for the current batch of food that's drying. So I'm going to grab these 7 spruce saplings. I've already went and chopped down. I had those done earlier. So we can make some pretty primitive cordage with that, which is perfect for food, I think. So let's go Shift plus M, then Y for cordage. Yeah, tying equipment. And we want this one, spruce white, 2 pieces. Now it's asking for samplings. We'll just do that. We'll do the max. We'll do them all. Oh, it's getting cool. We need to start a fire. That reminds me, too, there's very little wood here to start the fire with. I burned through most of it. Oh, my God. Look at that. And all the excitement about the elk, I forgot about our traps, and we've got ourselves a little squirrel here, folks. Hello, Mr. Squirrel. Well, when it rains, it pours, right? I'm sorry, sir. We're not going to let you go, despite the fact that we've got the big boy now. We still need you, so come here. Obviously, this is a great benefit. Even though we've got the elk carcass, we're going to take this boy too. Let's reset the trap, 100%. Zoom out. Still need to get some wood. He's still cool, but I got this squirrel in my pocket, so let's take down this tree real quick. Grab, oop, yeah, we'll just move it. That's fine. There's another bundle down there to the south, right nearby, so I'm going to grab that too real quick. And, you know, I should probably check some of the other traps. We've got a few others sprinkled nearby. We are chilly, though, so I definitely have to warm up. So let's get this fire going. I'm going to zoom in now. We've got enough to just get a fire going for the day, so we don't need to overdo it on the firewood right away. I can do that off camera when it's kind of boring just chopping down trees and moving them and chopping more down and moving them. All right, fire. Fire, we need it. There it is. Woo! All right, so let's go ahead and process the squirrel, since we can do that right next to the fire and get nice and warm. We are going to drop it. It's a cold day. You can tell, man. He got cold quick. All right, so it's at my feet. I'm going to skin it first. Get into the habit and learn the routine here. Skin, then butcher. Okay, so the squirrel is now butchered. There's nothing at my feet. Squirrels don't give you bones, unfortunately, too small. But we do have some meat, so let's cook it. Oh, look at that. We got 1 squirrel cut and a little bit of fat for the skin. Tell you what, instead of cooking that one thing, here's what we're going to do. We're going to sacrifice the baby. Yeah, 1 squirrel cut's not that much. We'll sacrifice it. But we can still use the skin for sure. We can craft with this or trade it. Oh, we need to clean it. Okay, it's clean. Let me eat real quick. He's getting hungry. I'm trying to keep his nutrition levels good because we're trying to recover starvation. This bar right here needs to get down. And if we, it's easy to forget too, when you get into a starvation mode and you haven't eaten in days and you finally get a kill, you know, and you've got pockets full of food, it's easy to get out of that cycle of not eating, you know what I'm saying? So you got to just remember to feed your character. You look up and his hunger bar is full again and he's starving and you're like, wait, we've got food, what's happening? So don't do that. Make sure you always stop and eat between little tasks and stuff. But anyway, let's go ahead and do the skin one more time. Not one more time, but this time. Okay, so the squirrel's just like the elk, but it takes a little bit less time, so we can probably pick that up in a couple hours. We'll come back for it. We are warm now, but not perfect, so let's do some vigorous activity like cutting more branches down here from this tree. All right, now we're hot again. We got a little time, like I said, before the skins are ready. Let's go ahead and pop out and check our traps. I've got 3 sets of them real close. Whoa, a little too close. Step away. I don't have anything there. Walking too much. There we go. Nope, that's the wrong area. It's hard to see it. I should zoom in just for my own benefit, but like I've said before, I try and get used to playing completely zoomed out. It's the best thing to do if you're hunting. Damn, there's a bird right there flying around, but our traps are empty, so ooh, well. No worries. We've got other traps and other shelters, but we can't get there. It's too cold. It's too late. It's too cold, so we're here for the night, which is totally fine with me. Okay, guys, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Now, here's the deal. Our skins are ready to be worked on, but he actually, in the nighttime, heard a thud to the south. There it is. And our trap was sprung. We got another bird. Look at that. All right, so we got our knife in our hand. Yeah, literally, I was like woken up or something, and it said, you heard a thud to the south, and I knew it. I knew it. No need to rush out there, too. Just, go back to bed. As long as there's no foxes in the area, you should be good. And there we go. Yep. Most animals would be safe in your trap for a few days, They will eventually die in the trap, too, just from starvation or whatever. If you leave them long enough, and if you leave them too long, they'll sit there and rot. So it's good not to leave traps up if you're going to leave an area and stuff. It's just cruel to the wildlife, to the simulated video game wildlife, so don't do that. But anyway, let's see. We've got ourselves a bird now. But first things first, I don't want these skins to go bad. Here in the winter time when it's real cold, it is very unlikely those skins would go bad in like a day or two. Probably take them more like 4 or 5 days to go rotten, but in the summertime they will go bad in a day or two, so it's good to just get in a routine. Don't forget about them. But let's do the little one first, the squirrel skin. Beautiful. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and eat. I've still got 10 raw cuts in my pocket. I'm kind of waiting to cook those, because that'll help extend their life a little bit, If we wait till those get a little bit stale and then we cook them, then they'll be okay. They'll be freshened again, so to speak, and we can keep them a little longer. So I'm just waiting. Now, here comes the big part. We've got the rinsed elk skin. This is the last stage before we can actually use this thing. It's going to take the longest amount of time, though, probably the rest of the day here. We're at 2 hours, 3 hours. Oh, snap. Yes. Oh, no. Oh, no. Look at this. Damn it. Okay, so a couple issues. We're freezing. That's the biggest problem. I should have started a fire. What was I thinking? We barely have any wood here either. I'm going to just push 100 branches real quick in there. Oh, my God. You're shivering all over from cold and feel confused. No, we can't abort that task. We have to. We're on the brink of death right now. The next step is freezing to death, which means and the stage after that is death. So I really pushed that too far. See, that was, oh man, big mistake. No, I can't. We have to try and start this fire. This is going to be really tough. We're not out of the woods yet. Freezing to death. No, don't let it end here. There it is. Oh my God, look at that. The next stage was death, and we managed to build that little bitty fire. I'm going to push the rest of the wood into it, because at this stage we're good. Everything we do now will warm up from here because we got a little fire. So, damn, that was so close to the end, being stupid. You know what's worse too is I wasted all that energy, because sometimes tasks will like pause and you can pick it up, but skins don't do that. So I'm going to have to do that whole thing again with this skin. We're going to have to take another day to rinse that thing. Oh my God. What a nightmare. What a nightmare. Well, we can do the skin for the little guy here. At least that'll help warm us up. Yeah, I know we went from freezing to death and numbingly cold, so we got to get some more firewood too. Let me eat, though. Oh my God, that was insanely stupid of me. Didn't even think. I was just like, oh, we'll be fine. It's the middle of the day. Then it went from daytime to nighttime to evening. to bitterly cold to freezing cold. Okay, well, we survived it, so let's just move past it. Let's get ourselves a little bit of meat there. I'm going to cut a few more branches while we wait for the meat to cook. It's always a good thing to pass time. Just cut down branches. As you can see, sometimes they will save your life. All right, is the meat cooked? It is. So we got plenty of food now. The wood is the problem here. I probably can't even spend time out here cutting them down. Damn. Oh, I got an idea. There's 2 tree trunks next to me. That's right, I forgot about that. Okay, so you see to the right of me, I like to push my little tree trunks onto the tree next to me, kind of lean them up against there basically. But we only need 1. I found 2 in the area, so I just collected them up. But we could push one of those into the fire. That would be a huge fire. Let's do it. I'm going to grab one of the tree trunks, pull it towards me. Now it's under my feet. It's going to the fire. It's kind of a waste, but I mean, not really. Oh, it is a waste. It is, honestly. Look at that blazer right there. So what I want to do real quick is go ahead and get warm. So we still got that bird, don't forget. I'm going to go, we'll process this baby because that'll warm us up. Take a little bit of time here. I'm going to butcher it. I'm going to clean the skin. I've still got that elk skin. I'm going to do that tomorrow. Once we've recovered a little, got a little bit of firewood. Let's see. Okay, we want the grouse skin. That's it. All right, we're back to chili. Thank God. Okay, and good. Oh, wait, no. Now we got to rub the fat into it. I'm missing my keystrokes. Here we go. Oh, we got a couple cuts out of that. We'll go ahead and cook those, I guess. That was a big bird. Bigger than the squirrel. Very nice. Okay, we're very tired, but I don't want to leave this meat next to the fire while we go to sleep, so we are comfortably warm. Let me try to take down this tree right here. Oh, we went to cold. Jesus. All right, well, we got the trunks. We got 3. At least that'll be good for tomorrow. We're going to need more, though, obviously. All right, we got the meat. Good. I'm going to zoom back in here. Well, you can see just how bad it is when it's cold like this, man. Thank God we've got this fur. And I'm going to drop those on my feet. And we're cold, weary. It's time for bed. We got a roaring fire, so we should be good. I can leave that little bitty skin there for the morning. Not a big deal. Okay, we recovered a little bit from starvation. We feel scared, it says, but that's okay. I don't care about that right now. All I care about is eating my roasted meat here. We got to get this fire roaring because I want to finish this fur without freezing to death, you know? Jesus. Squirrel fur, hold on. Boom. All right, I need to drop the squirrel fur. Got to manage your inventory. It's important. Don't want to be carrying around a bunch of nonsense. We also don't need the feathers or these cordage anymore. That's for the next kill we get, so drop it. Okay, also you can see I was working on making more javelins. I've got a rough staff here because I was making javelins, but I got distracted. All right, so we're sweating a lot. We're vigorous. I'm going to get some more firewood real quick. Then I'm going to try and do that stupid fur. I shouldn't call it stupid. That thing's going to save our life, literally, so let's see if I can. Okay, yeah, it's not cold, super cold today. What's that? Holy crap. There's a small squirrel carcass right here. Why? There's a trap here? Wait, did I set up 2 traps next to each other? Whoa. Okay, well, check that out. We've got ourselves another squirrel. I don't know how long that thing's been sitting there. Obviously, it died in the trap, remember, like I said. So, I don't remember setting 2 up like that next to each other. Where the hell are we right now? Huh. That's weird. Oh, well. I'll take it. We'll leave the trap there, too. Screw it. It was successful. Okay, I mean, I usually set them up next to that, like next to each other like that if, we're away from the shelter. Usually at the shelter, I just leave a couple at each side. I'm not sure. Huh. Okay. Drop that. Well, we got a small one. That right there probably only has 1 piece of meat on it, but not a big deal. Oh my God. Okay, I've got some firewood. Let's do this. It's hard to get anything done, which is good. I mean, it's better than sitting here just starving to death and with tons of firewood. You know what I'm saying? I like this situation much better. Okay, there you go. I did it. Look at it. We've got it. Winter elk fur, 23.3 pounds. It's beautiful. And we are very hungry after that long day. Literally took us all day. But the fire stayed strong. All it took was a full tree trunk to do it, but we managed. Andy's extremely tired, so let's see here. Still got another skin now. The fine rinse black grouse skin. Honestly, this won't take more than like 10 minutes. Let's do that. It took about 45 minutes. Okay. He's ready to drop. Time for bed. But good news is we got a lot of good stuff here. So the squirrel carcass is still here. Is he okay? Oh, he needs to sleep a little bit more. Okay, let's eat. Fire's out. Yep. God, I might have to spend a day or two once we get all these corpses or these carcasses worked out. I might have to just spend a day getting firewood right here at this location. Obviously, I didn't prepare it well enough. Okay, so let's see here. Little sacrifice of the squirrel. I think so. When he wakes up frightened like he did, that probably means he needs to align himself better with the spirit world. At least that's the way I take it. I don't know if that's true, but all right, let's get this skin prepared. Very good. Now, I'm going to zoom out. Obviously, we're checking our traps. No, don't step in the water. Check these traps real quick. I'm going to go jump to the other locations nearby. I guess I need to check these traps down here now, too. Those two. When did I put these here? I swear to God, I don't remember this. I'm going to move these. I'm going to take these with me, and we'll put these in another location, I think. I mean, I'm glad that they worked. It's just I don't remember that they're there, so I'm not as effective if I don't check them, you know. All right, so we'll come to this location, and let's step out. Check right here. I probably just said it early on in the playthrough when I was trying to, being frantically just laying traps every which way. Probably what happened. Not a big deal. So let's place one of them right here. I'll just slap it down right here. Whatever. Good enough next to those. And we'll go to this location. Nothing here. Go to the next one. Oh, we got a bird. Okay, look at that. Look at that, look at that, look at that. All right, let's go get it. Fine knife in my hand. Not even going to zoom in for this because we've learned all the hotkeys. We know exactly what we're doing, right? We don't have to second guess anything. It's all muscle memory. Boom. Picked up. Trap is reset. We're ready to go. In fact, let's place that other trap here now too. Get those materials out of my pocket. Let's eat. Getting hungry. Okay. Now, good. Now we got 4 traps at these locations. Let's see. So what are we carrying? Perfect. Just the carcass. Okay, it's late morning. We're still vigorous. I say we go out and look around. I know we need the clothing. I keep talking about the mittens and stuff, but I mean, we've got other traps to check. I'd hate it if the traps were strung. Oh, there's a bird right there. Yep, I was going to say I hate it if they were sprung and had stuff in them and it went bad or something. Yep, we got a couple of beautiful birds now. Boom. I tell you, at some point we probably should stop resetting these traps because, I mean, it's a little bit much, but right now it's not that point. We're still needing them. So let's check this shelter because there's traps here too. There's a nice big trap at this location. Nope, nothing here. That's okay. A lot of wood there. All right, let's go back home. Actually, you know what? There's traps at there. Oh, I'm getting cool. We might have to start a fire. It's chilly. He's chilly. Trap to the north. Trap to the south. Tell you what I'm going to do. Let's zoom in a little bit. What do we got here in terms of fire? Oh, wow. He's got some firewood here. Not a lot, but a little bit. Start enough of a fire to get warm. And then I think I'm going to take the traps that are at this location and we'll take them home and move them. Put them in our closer to home. Because this shelter we don't check a lot. So it's kind of a waste. You know what I'm saying? All right. Well, we made it safely back home here. As you can see, the fire is out, unfortunately. But I've got the stones here that I brought from the trap. And we've got the 2 birds, of course. I'm just going to drop all this stuff now. We'll Probably end up just burning it, but let's see. We'll worry about traps later. We're doing okay. Food's coming in pretty steady. Let's get a little bit of a fire ready to go. Don't have to start it right now. He's still rather warm. I've got mushrooms on me. I'm going to throw those in one of these traps because I don't want to accidentally eat those. Obviously, I picked those up from the traps that we just disassembled. Yeah, see these 8 Telvaros mushroom gift or whatever? Yeah, we don't want these in my pocket. Let's push those into this trap right there. Beautiful. Put them in the big one. Maybe a bear will stumble, a bear cub or something will stumble into that one. We'll see. Okay, so we are back here. We've got some birds to process. We got skins. There's a lot to do here. Let's see. Are we at the final stage with this one? No, not yet. All right, so I'll drop the birds. Both of them at the same time. And let's do the skin real quick. Good. Take a drink. He's thirsty. All right, now butcher. Oh, damn it. Oh, I should have skinned it. Damn it. I forgot to skin. All right, that's a big mistake. Butchering first means you lose the skin. That was a dummy move, but it was a tiny piece of leather, so it's not the end of the world. All right, well, I've only got one skin now. Damn, I can't believe I did that. Amateur move right there, let me tell you what. No offense to all the amateurs out there, because I know this is a tough game. But even I make mistakes. There you go. We do have 4 pieces of meat now and an extra piece of fat because of that, so it's not a total loss. We will start that fire in a minute, though. Let's go ahead and continue with the skin. So we are going to use one of those pieces of fat. There we go. And, okay, now the squirrel skin's ready for us. Let's do that right here. Man, now I want to go find some more logs. Just to have them ready for emergency fire. That was pretty good. Of course, we won't need it if I kept up with the firewood in itself, you know, so. But, all right, so we've got ourselves a fur skin. Or the winter squirrel fur. Drop it. And, oh, drop those feathers, too. Nice. So all we've got left is one bird skin. Just got to worry about that in the morning because we're pretty tired. So I'm going to try to sleep without the fire. That's a risk, but we should be okay. It'll wake us up if we start to shiver. So let's try it. Trying to conserve the wood. Oh, yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Usually the shelter, you're good. You know, if you, especially because we have that elk fur now. When we lay down, it probably said it too, and I missed it. But we will actually use that elk fur to wrap ourselves in. So before you make it into clothing, it still actually keeps you warm at night when you're sleeping. So that was helpful. Oh, that's not cooked. Okay, we are getting cool though, so let's get this fire going. Beautiful. And I will pick up the skin. Let's get that one going. It's on its final couple stages here. We're going to cook this little bit of stuff. And the fat too. It's only half an ounce, but whatever. There we go. Give that a little bit of time. Cut down some branches while we wait. Usually it only takes a few minutes. Branches take 10 minutes. That's a good short time waster. So you cut a couple of those. That's 20 minutes. Boom. Food's ready to go. Boom. Nice. Now, like I said, today is the day probably where I spend the day just getting a bunch of wood. Then, though, the fun part, we're going to craft up some clothing, including some gloves and stuff. So let me get some firewood so we have plenty to go when we spend the day in the shelter. A couple days probably crafting all that elk fur up. So it's going to be wonderful. Okay, guys. Well, here we are. As promised, I got a bunch of firewood ready. And I did go ahead and make some of the leather cordage that I hope will work. I don't know, though, so we're still experimenting here with this crafting. Let's find out. Now, I've got my fur on me and a little bit of leather. I basically picked up all the textile stuff we've got. So let's go to Shift M for our handicraft options. And it's not clothes. Clothes is actually nettle and linen. If we hit that again and we go to armors of leather and fur, that's what it's listed under with this mod pack. So it's got all the basic stuff you're probably used to from the vanilla game if you played before, but it's also got a few new things like this Niska. I don't know what that is, but I'm focused first on the mittens. First things first. So we need 1.2 pounds of fur. We've got that. We're going to use our elk fur and 3 thin cordage. This is what I'm worried about. Let's try this leather cord. Oh, thank God. It worked. Okay. I didn't think leather rope would work. Oh, we did it. These are the literally the best thing we've made, the best pair of clothing we've got right now is what we just made right here. That's amazing. So our hands should be good now. Like not perfect. We can still. I think there you can still wear like wool mittens too, and the fur on top of each other. But we're good. That's almost best in slot right there. We just need them to be a better quality, like perfect or something. But anyway, let's make something else. So we hit M. What is the hotkey for it? J. Okay, so M and then J. Got it. And we should probably do something large, like a shirt or pants. Let me look at my current clothing, actually. What are we wearing? Trousers, undershirt, the cloak, the footwear. Let's do some trousers. So he's got two things on his upper, but only one on his lower. Yeah, so let's do M, J, and then trousers or leggings. There it is, leggings. 7 pounds. It's a big one. It's a big one. Let's do it though. 9 feet of cordage. We got it. Plenty of it. I'm using the fine stuff first, just hoping we get a good modifier on there, but I'll take decent too. There it is. Oh, look at that. Put it on right away. That's so huge. Now, if you want, you can go to, if you hold Shift plus A, okay? It brings up this funky looking screen right here. And this is a diagram of the different types of attacks here that like you've got protection from, but also it's got warmth right here. So if you click the warmth part, you'll see now, so green is the best, superior protection down to red or none. We have none on our head. So I think the headpiece is probably the next we should be looking at. Let's get a hood and a hat going. How about that? It's a good way of just checking. And also, like I said, you go back to it, you can check how's your blunt defense, how's your defense against squeezing or edges, you know. So, or you can just take the average of everything, including warmth. So there you go. It's a handy little screen, actually. It's a little funky looking, but there you go. It works. It does what it's intended to do. Oh, looks like we need a little snack. We still got plenty of food, but again, this won't last more than a day or two. But we're going to eat it as much as he wants at this point. Let's see how much time is left on this dried meat. It's only been a couple days. Yeah, 19 days. That's not bad. We can last. We won't starve. We're good to go. All right, so let's make something. We could do the hood and the cap. And I guess we can make a mask too. I need to learn what the Niska is. It's probably listed somewhere. Maybe if I click on it. I don't see a description for Niska. Well, I'm not sure. It might not be a headpiece, although it's kind of in that area. But let's just go ahead and make like the hood and the cap first, and the mask. Then maybe we'll do that. We'll see. All right, there we go. Don't even need cordage for that. Nice. Wear it. Instantly putting it on. Beautiful. Let's do another one. So we did the hood. Let's do the cap. This is a little piece of fur too. It probably didn't take anything. Nope, no cordage. Very nice. Wear that. Okay, and let's see. Oh, yeah, J. Okay, we can do the mask. This is a new one. I'm not familiar with it. This one does take some cordage. I guess that makes sense for a mask. A little bit piece. We could be using the fox fur and the squirrel fur too, but I'm going to keep those intact. We might accidentally run into a trader or something like a traveling merchant, and that's what they like is fur. And it's good having little pieces of fur like that you can kind of extra barter with. It's easier to barter. So we'll save those. I know we're trying to avoid trading, and we definitely are. But like I said, sometimes you run into them. Okay. Obtained a decent mask. Let's put it on. I mean, that makes sense. So how much do we got left to that fur? 11 pounds. We should probably go for the shirt. Let's try it. That's a big one, but I mean, there are bigger. The overcoat's a big piece, and the cloak is a very, very big piece. But I don't even think we have enough for either one of these two at this point. So let's just see the shirt. I don't know what a chest cover is. That's new. The foot wrap might be good in addition to the footwear. But let's just do the shirt. 7.2. Let's do it. I'm going to use the last little bit of that fine. Oh, it won't let me. It needs to be the full 15. Okay. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That might be the last crafting we do just because we're out of leather. Let's wear it. Oh, man. So this is incredible. We are definitely not, like, perfect in terms of our warmth, but we are so much better than we were. I just went to sleep. I was going to show the warmth, but I hit the wrong button. There we are. So if we go back to warmth. Oh, look at that. Look how green everything is. Yeah, let's see. Can we make that foot wrap that I saw? I don't know. It might not. Some of these might not take cordage. I don't know if we can even wear this. It says 6 feet. I don't have that much right now. We'll have to make some more. So let's see. Can I make more leather cordage? I don't have a lot of leather left. We've got that piece. Oh, I think we're short. You know what? If I hadn't wasted that one bird, I would have enough right now, literally. That's okay. So we've done pretty dang good, I gotta be honest. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the little bit of fur and leather we've got. So we'll save that for our next go round of crafting. We'll drop that fine leather cord too, don't need it. Branches I'm dropping. Oh my gosh, guys, what an immensely positive episode, though. We've got ourselves a whole new wardrobe, basically. Look at that clothing. Fur shirt, mittens, leggings, hood, cap, and mask. So we're going to be able to get out there and do so much better hunting now. It's going to be incredible, guys. I can't wait. I really think that things have turned around. Like I said, I can't guarantee we'll survive from here on out, but things have really turned around. So I appreciate you guys coming by. I'll hope you'll hit that like button for me on the way out. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I hope you'll consider that as well. Check the description down below. We've got links to Discord and Patreon if you'd like to support my work. It's only $2 a month, guys. I really appreciate you all out there, even if you just watch. And I will see you on the next one. Hey everybody, I just wanted to give a huge shout out to my newest Patreon supporters. Thank you very much. And if you'd like to support my work, check the link in the description below.